Welcome back to the channel. Another day of more thunder. Goods and bads. Can never really tell most days. Just gonna be either a good one or a bad one. But here we are. So today I'm gonna fiddle around with the R3 T20. I've played this before. Really like it. I usually try to make this concentrate on air if possible. Unless it's particularly like a city map, then I absolutely have to take this thing out for killing tanks, because I'm not going to have much plane dealings easily. The worst part is that this has to sit on a point. So, in a city map, unfortunately I have to shoot at tanks because I am on a cap. You've probably noticed that the audio is a bit different this time around. My younger brother happened to have in a box a microphone, which helps with better audio quality. You know, those kind of fancier ones that you see in some of the videos. Some of the other YouTubers, they have that fancy looking mic hanging down or sitting on their desk or whatever. But, yep, so I'm giving it a shot. Should sound a lot better. If you're wondering about the music and why it sounds a little familiar, I think they do use some of this in War Thunder, but I'm not sure. It is Mozart. Not much else to say about it, honestly. Anyways, like I said, bringing this one out. Gonna bring the P40 and the Sherman. Try not to go above 4.0. Keep this thing at the bow rating it's set to. I'm an avid believer of everybody else. Definitely believe that vehicle needs to be at a much higher BR. It is way too low for its BR considering how well it can kill tanks and aircraft. This is going to be a terrible map because unfortunately that spawn point right here between C5 and 6 isn't there. So that makes it really difficult for me because there's only alpha. But as I said, I'm definitely going out with my vehicle. I find it doesn't really matter what belt you honestly use. They're all the same. It's the same belts, same ammunition, just in some cases like this one does 2 HE and 1 of the APIT. Or this one, which does 2 of the APIT and 1 HE every rotation. So, most of the time, not really much point in changing out to these two belts unless you're very specific. This belt is pretty much the only one you ever really need because it's the same ammo, same penetration values, it just rotates every other round. So, in the long run, it's better. I'm sure some of you know about this vehicle already plenty. Either seen it or heard it. How disgusting it is. Me, I enjoy it kind of to go around and shoot at planes and things. Not really a big fan of tank killing, to be honest. This is, you know, an SPAA. And of course, gotta have the bushes on it. Gotta hide this profile as much as possible. Not that it's very hidden from much. Ow. Tree. Same. And also because it's a forward turn vehicle, its turn radius is kind of wide. Glad I didn't follow that guy in. Somebody's not happy with him. I suppose I shall back out of this. Not much I can do in the forefront here. Let's see if I can zip around the side. Somebody right here. Could be good. There's KB1. I made a poor mistake in putting myself in a bad position. If I can go around the edge of this guy. And of course, that was to be expected, honestly. It was a really bad location. So, next up is the Sherman. Usually battles in this thing don't quite go like that, and yeah, plenty of you can probably look at that and call out how big of a mistake it was. But, to be completely honest, I don't use that thing very often, and I only got it, you know, fairly recently. It doesn't have very many battles in it. And I'm not very good with fast, light vehicles, I guess the word would be. Next video I might do the TML, because that's considered a light, but it's also it's very heavy for a light. Can't remember if it's considered a medium or not. Either or. Yeah, see, I should have probably just waited in the back for this. I'm surprised he even penned that. And of course that somehow kills me and not the Panzer IV. It's always impressive. I don't really feel like trying to take that P-40 out. Okay, this is my fighter plane. I thought this was the bomber thing. Is that guy still up? Helix is still up. Helix is not down. No idea where he went. That's a little unfortunate for him. Not very good with head-on collisions, but that time it paid off. Okay, I'm definitely positive that that's not how that works. Wish I could see a replay of that. Because I'm having a hard time believing that he even hit me from that distance. That's really far away to be shooting somebody. Especially in a SPAA without radar. I was going to try to help with that bomber. Well, like I said, you win some, you lose some. Battle is certainly drawing out. Another little... Not sure if it would be short. 15-minute-ish video. Depending on how much longer this takes. Maybe 16, 18. I'll go with just this one battle. Wish I could have gone with the battle before this. The one before this was really good. Here's somebody moving around. Ah. This is not going to be very nice of me. Hoping I get a single hit on him. Would have been kind of neat. Yeah. Not too much from that battle, unfortunately. But, wasn't horrible. Got an air target, got a ground target. Worked on some more guys. Be kind of nice to get this plane. But, yeah. Didn't know I had all the modifications on all of those. Alright. Could have done better on that. Did have 2 assists and 1 cap. Not really sure what this is from. Oh well. Well, that was alright. But yeah, that was some T20 play. Unfortunately, I didn't get to use it on planes like I do enjoy. That's what I usually focus on. So, I want to at least shoot down one plane with this thing. So I'm going to at least take it into the test field. Oh, this isn't the right mode. Sorry about that. I will go back and change that real quick. Test drive realistic. Go. Much better. Yeah, I don't like arcade at all. It's my favorite thing to see is when I set a plane on fire. It does help having those tracer incendiary rounds. Yep. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, it's pretty fun having this little guy around. It's kind of gross on how nasty this thing can be to most people. There's certain parts on that tortoise that I can actually pen up close. It's kind of gross too. But if there's anything this thing excels at more than anything at all, is tracking vehicles, potentially setting them on fire depending on how much rear armor they have. But as I'm about to show you on this guy, which I tried to do in that last battle, but didn't quite successfully pull that one off. Yeah, a lot of times if it's not the tracer round that hits a plane and it's the high explosive, quite often you will blow off the entire wing or tail section if you hit it just right. Which isn't very easy to do considering this thing doesn't have a great zoom. It's a little bit hard to get planes at times. But yeah. Right here, that barrel. Gone. It's already redded. So even if he fires that, it's gone. And took about 16 rounds to break that barrel with a couple of misses on top of that. And I'm not going to pen this thing from the side at all. Can track things very easily though. So you can break a barrel on that, track it, go around, smack out the other track, and now the vehicle is completely ineffective. Even destroy those machine guns up top. But something I did notice with an earlier Italian vehicle, if you do it just right, is this spot right here. This machine gun right here. I don't know if it works anymore with the new volumetrics, but you know, what you could do, at least on another vehicle I had, is if you hit this machine gun port at just a good enough spot, you can actually cause it to shrapnel inside the tank, and it would kill crew members. It's a lot of fun, honestly. Well, either way, that was it. Probably made this video longer than it needed to be, but I really wanted to shoot down planes. I had a couple battles earlier where I shot down quite a few planes with this, and it was all in the same magazine, actually. I think I took 3 planes on 120 rounds. That was nice. Alright, well, that does it for this video here. I think I'm going to try to continue with the classical Mozart music in each video following, just so you're not sitting in silence. But yep, that's it for now. I guess I'll say what most people say, and yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I guess that's what they say. I'm not used to this. It's so weird. Alright. Have a good day. See you next time.